Buddy, that's competitive. Oh. Nobody out there yet, eh? Holy thrills. Usually when I have trouble like this, I'll have to restart. Let's go back. Let's warm up on this one. Oh. That one's a hard one. Yeah, why not? I'm Scraps. One of the top fighters out there, so don't be nice to me. Yeah, regular walk works better than locomotion. And you want to step into your punches and then step back, because that way the guy throws to air instead of hitting you. So make sure you can move forward and backwards. So whenever I step in, I throw, I step back while you're throwing. And also, if you find your punches don't connect all the time, it's the placement of your camera. The placement of the camera makes a difference. I got mine up higher because middle didn't work very well and low didn't work very well. So I got my camera up high on a downward angle. I can still touch the ground and still reach for this guy. And I've gotten my name on the top 7 leaderboards in the exercises. Put in the work. And with regular walk, you can do Superman punch. Straight jab. Yeah, locomotion is kind of slow. When you have to do this to walk around, I find it's really slow. When you're in the gym, you can change your walk, but you can't change it once you've started a fight. I've been playing since last year, November. Come across a few tough opponents, but now me and them tough guys are fighting in championships on the weekends. We know what character to face with others. I usually use scraps because I'm pretty good. I like to have a challenge. And when you're punching, depending on your character, you can only throw so many. Like if you notice, your hands will start blinking when you wing them around. They slow down. So try to keep it to 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. You do the combos that Rocky teaches you, and you'll end up coming out on top most of the time. Because those people that overpunch will end up not landing very many. And make sure you got enough room to duck and weave, because you're a lot harder to hit when you're moving around. I'm physically moving. I'm not actually using walk from side to side.
I don't think you can. Can you hear me?
Yep. I can hear you. Do the moonwalk. Yeah, they did pretty good on this game. I give them props for sure. Because you almost feel the hits when someone comes pow. Or the fact that when you get knocked into stagger, you have to put your hands up to catch it. So you have to go into that stagger position before you can come back. And have you been knocked out yet? When you get knocked out, it's an out-of-body experience. Come on. Alright, I'm going to make you run in. And triangle. Triangle will become your best friend if you keep hitting it, no matter where I run to. Triangle will always put me where your camera is. Top right, on the right controller. It'll automatic, no matter, every time you hit it, it's automatic to your camera. Yeah, so when people start running around you, you hit that triangle and you can make sure you're in guard, no matter what way you are. Yep, it's been mine. It'll save you every time somebody goes whoosh to the side and tries to hit you. Because that's often what'll happen is scoot to the side, bang, bang, scoot to the side, bang, bang. Coming from... Alright, let's see. How are your running skills? Give you a knockout. Come on, fall down. There he goes. Out of body experience. Now, if you use ski pole technique, it'll run you faster into the ring.
4, 5, 6.
Throw some combos. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Just punches. Make sure they're big punches. You're a full-size character in this game. So you want to throw jabs in the middle and haymakers. And if you find jabs aren't working, it's because of the camera. It's like pointing directly at the camera. It doesn't seem to work.
Yeah, my camera's not working.
Yeah, see? You place your camera up higher, and I think you'll have a better connection with hitting. Because right now, you'll probably have better hits if you throw low to the body. Because of your camera placement. I find if you throw across the camera, it tracks your hands better. So if it's downward across the camera. So my upward shots, if I go for low body shots, my hands go red anyway. I can't do that. So if I throw low, it's across the camera angle because my camera's up there pointing down. Even jabs are across, in a way, across the camera angle. If it was directly at the camera, it doesn't register. Straight at the camera. Oh, there we go. My camera's up there. I got it up just a little bit, just above my, it's above my head, right where my glove is. That's where my camera is. And as you can see, it's pointing at the ground. I have enough camera angle that it points at the ground and up at the ceiling. Except, see how my hand's left behind? My hand's too high. That's not too high. So if you get caught in stagger, you want to make sure your hands are capable of going up high to catch the stagger. But a lot of this will help win fights in the ring because your punches connect. I like being able to duck and weave. Man, you don't need to do anything except grab the camera, move it, and then use the calibration button, which is the select button on the outside of the controller. Just hold it down, and it'll automatically replace you in the right spot. Every time you hold that button, it recalibrates your square. So you can actually walk way out of place, hold the button, and now my play area is over here. But that's not in the right spot. I gotta go back over where the camera is. Center of the play area, and then calibrate. And now I'm in full camera range. Victory! I even thought about dangling mine from the ceiling with 2 strings, but on top of the thing that the TV stand, it worked. I got it sitting on top of a couple of display pieces, so if I didn't have a place to put it, I would have dangled it from the ceiling by a string. Tied the string to either end, thumbtack it to the ceiling. That would work just fine. As long as I could tilt the camera to where I am, it's just perfect. And I don't know if this is a fact or not, but in the game, like the career, you go through the exercises just before a fight, and it shows your hands blinking and tells you this is your stamina. Well, I've managed to go through that exercise and get 18 exercises complete. So now, my hands, they seem to recover quick. They don't tire very fast. Seems like I can throw a couple extra punches without getting tired. So I think the exercises in the career will help in player versus player. So if you're just a beginner, you might come into player versus player as a beginner stamina. And those people that have played the game and got their stamina up like mine, we tend to walk through a lot of players. We've had a lot of rage quitters. And some people just think this game sucks because they can't hit. And I keep trying to explain it. It's often your camera placement, because most games tell you to put the camera down at the bottom.
Yeah.
So maybe I should tell my friend to start sending this, because he's sent Survivos messages saying we should be able to change our names because he didn't like his, and you have to work on where the box area is where players hit, because you shouldn't be able to sack a guy. You shouldn't be able to hit so low. And look, my hands now go through your legs. I can't punch you in the legs like you used to. You used to be able to punch the guy in the legs. Just last month. But they just recently updated it. I've noticed a few changes, and that's one of them. You can't hit below the belt anymore. I'm curious if the back of the head still counts, because me and my friend just decided, go ahead, hit me. And just beat the back of the person's head, and they still fall to the ground like they've been punched in the front. They fall backwards. It's kind of funny. Alright, you want to go for another round? I'll pick a player that you'll work better with, because you're a beginner. This guy or this guy are the hardest hitters in this game. Be one of those two guys, and you should be able to beat me with scraps. Because I have a hell of a fight with scraps against those guys. Even if I'm biting a 10-year-old kid. They've given me a damn good fight with that character. Even if your camera's just high enough to be eye level, it might help, but anywhere beyond the waist level is not good to my knowledge. So when you throw punches, you don't want to go directly at the camera. Are you ready for another fight? Or are you good? I think your microphone's off. I can't hear you anymore. Oh, there you go. Now it's back on.
Yeah. There's somebody else right here. I'm trying to see what's going on. I want to see if it works. It worked?
Oh, they seem to be hitting.
Yeah, it's still kind of. If we get the camera up, I think it'll work good. It's just that it's sitting. The camera kind of like right here.
Yeah, I noticed my camera cord's pretty much at its length. Like, I can't move the system anywhere just because the cord's running straight up and over. Doesn't really give you much leeway on that cord.
Well, we'll just go with it. We'll get it figured out.
Let's see if it hits any better. Make sure your arrow's pointing forward so you know you're facing your camera by hitting triangle. Just to face the camera. Because wherever I go, if you hit triangle, it'll put me in front of your camera.
Okay.
So you're always facing your camera. Because you can get disoriented fast. I've smoked the wall behind me. And we've lost our TV. Yeah, just because of that knockout sequence, man. You get pow and the guys lean back. And you just want to step in and finish them. And it's like, no, you don't have that far to move. There is stuff around you still. Gotta keep telling myself that. Alright. You got the camera different?
No.
Oh.
We just have to go with it. But we know now it needs to be a little bit higher than what it is.
Yeah, you could always try hitting sideways. Throwing punches from the side instead of straight. Because I find they're like haymakers and they hurt more. Wear your hands out faster. So you gotta minimize 1, 2. That's why I always say 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Never mind this 4-punch, 5-punch combo stuff. Because that's how you kill your hands and get knocked the fuck out. But character choice is a good one too. Pick Mr. T or Victor Drago. So those are the two toughest hitters in this game.
you get to that menu?
Oh, down here. Should be able to close it from down here and then pick a player on the next screen. Yeah, there we go. Now this guy's a hard hitter, so if you just do 1-2 punches and then try to block whatever I'm throwing and then punch in between, he'll be able to finish the fight in 80 punches, give or take. The guy that I am takes 100 plus. It's in the 120 range. That's why I like being scraps. Makes you work. I'm only going on 40. Still young.
All right, fighters, touch gloves.
All right.
The fight will begin.
Man, it's ridiculous in here. All right.
Oh, a hard hit from scratch.
What the? I try to cover my, like, I follow your hands when I'm blocking, and then when I see you throw, I throw in between. Oftentimes when the person's throwing punches, you can hit them. But only if your hands aren't red. I mean, like, blinking. Yeah, that's one thing you got to pay attention to, is the character's gloves. Because if you hit my gloves, it'll kill your hands. If you don't hit my gloves, this'll happen. Come on, one more. No, hit me 3. That guy should be able to hit me 3 times in a row and cause me to go like this. Do 1, 2, 3.
See, I'm swinging, but it ain't.
It work better when I'm over here? Yeah, it's not hitting very well still. Try sideways, like hit from the side and come in from like way out here. Try to hit from the side. Like roundhouse haymaker type hits. If you land 3 of those, it should stagger me. I'm surprised I'm not getting staggered at all. Maybe it's because my gloves aren't dead. Let me see if I can hit your gloves and kill my hands. Oh yeah, of course I get knocked down.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, this guy's usually able to cause a stagger in 3 or 4 punches in a row. As long as they land in a row, this is what should happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. That's what you're trying to get. 3 punch or 4 punch. Go for the body.
Like I'm swinging, it's kind of like yeah, like literally.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be registering punches very well.
Yeah, at all.
Even when I just stand here. How far away is your camera? Because I'm probably about 8 feet from mine, maybe 9 feet, when I'm standing where I'm standing. So I can take 1, 2, almost 3 steps forward before I lose my gloves. Right here. There. I'll leave. No, I guess that's... See where my hands are? That's where I lose my gloves. And if I walk backwards, I can push the ring back to there. Now I'm up against the wall. But yeah, I find that as long as you've got the movement, you can make the connections. And if your camera's too low, you ever looked at the controllers? When you're holding your gloves at your head or throwing punches, the bulbs kind of go above the controller. So your camera will lose your hands when your hands are up. Just because of the placement of the light. They should have additional lights on the bottom so that you can see the bottom and the top. That's something that PlayStation needs to add. Just lights on the bottom. Yeah, because that way when you put your hands up, because see how my hands start to move all weird? Because my light, I'm losing the light, is disconnecting from my controllers. But that's also because I'm tilting my hands back, like in a way too high. If I keep it just to my face, my hands are just fine. But if my camera was any lower, I think I'd start losing connection with my gloves to even try to block punches. Yeah, camera placement I find makes a big difference. And walk also, because normal walk you can go so much faster. And if you go below waist level, you instantly lose hands. There it is. Ah, now you're getting connection. That's what I was trying to get out of you. Now go to sleep. Oh yeah, those are hit. Those are landing. That's much better.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, 2 more rounds to go. Can he get a win in? Duck and weave. Okay, I'll stop moving. Oh. Is this third knockdown? You're about 10 punches away from winning this. And I think 1 more round. Or 2 more rounds. Yeah. Oh. Damn. You going to stagger. Whoa. Oh, damn. Now you're hitting. Yeah, that was a much better turnout. Yeah, now you should, if we fight, your punches are registering now. So now let's see how it goes if we really fight. Instead of just trying to figure it out. And we're going to the bar. So they don't usually sanction fights with a 160-pound guy versus a 240.
We're moments away from the fight. Just as soon as they touch gloves.
Alright, now for my infamous walk-in. Good old Michael Jackson. Oh.
Slams hard into his opponent.
Oh. And if you can catch that stagger quick, you can throw hands right away. You don't have to recover. So sometimes it's better to get knocked into stagger. haymakers. Just keep swinging. Woo, hands got tired. Oh, must be pretty close. Scraps doesn't go down easy first knockdown. It's second and third that's usually easier. Final knockdown, it's like only 10 punches. Woo. Try to catch that stagger. Well, one hand you got it. Ooh. Oh damn, now I'm in trouble. Ah, snuck in a punch. Sorry, ref. Duck and weave. Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, you're getting close. You gotta be near 20 punches away from winning. Try to land 20. Oh, I was hoping that was a knockdown punch. Try that again. Oh, damn. What are you, a tree? Go down. Damn it. Expecting you to get knocked down at least from one of those punches. Ooh, bounce back. Wham, 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 wham. Oh, I see. Chop at the stomach. I found his weak spot. Oh, yeah, ski poles. Ski poles down like you're going across country. It's the fastest way to get back in the ring. Oh, he's out. Yeah, I went on the treadmill and I tried my hardest to run fast like this, both hands, and I can only reach 60 kilometers or 6. But with both hands at the same time, I hit 11. So it's twice as fast to do both hands at the same time. Ooh, 99 punches. You were 20 punches away from winning that fight. But only one knockdown. Scraps can take a lot of hits at first, but he doesn't seem to go long after that. Alright. I'm sure you will be able to find much easier fighters than me. So I'm going to go find some more fighters. It's nice meeting you. I hope to run into you again.
Okay, so these people were ignoring me, so I was like, y'all deserve to get G-noted. And they were like, oh, what's a G-note?
I did that. I know what that's like. What? You don't know what a G-note is? Oh my god, you're getting schooled. It's like, oh shit, what did I do? I opened up a can of whoop ass. I know you hate it when I'm right. Did you know if you make 1, 2, 3, 4 right wrong turns, you're now going the right way?
What? I have to get this out of my system. Not like you guys put it back in your system. Hey, Garvey. You nose pickers. Nose picker eaterers. You are, you nose picker eaterers. No.
Oh.
Why did that sound familiar?
Big Time Rush.
Oh, Jesus.
The best and only screamo band we stand.
Oh, my God. That's like
Hold
their
on.
scene change. Like, when their scene changes, it has that, like, just before the next... Oh, my God. There was a TV show on.
Wait, Alec, are you ready for this? Wait, I need to blast this.
Is that what One Direction turned into? Weren't they hockey players?
Yeah.
My favorite one was the guy with the helmet. That'd be me.
Big Time Rush is the best. Wait, this is the theme song. We need the theme song. I know all the lyrics. Get it right, change the world overnight. Wanna join big time. Hey, give it all you got now. Hey, is it a rush? Hey, finish what you got now. What you gotta lose. Go and live your life with the life you choose. And put it all, lay it on the line.
I forgot I was still broadcasting.